popping on Backstage at Jeremy Scott. Fall 2016, I'm here with OPI, and we're using not one, but 6 shades because Jeremy's a colorful guy. We gotta give the man what he wants because he deserves it, and the collection is incredible. So the look for today is like a spaced out cowgirl. It's got this Western flair, and we wanted to pick up, you know, on those Western shirts, they have those pearlescent buttons. So we wanted to bring that to the nails. So last season at Rodarte, spring 2016, I did metallics, and I muted them with a sheer coat of nude. And here I'm taking Jeremy's brights, and I'm muting them with a coat of a pearl metallic. So it's kind of a continuation of that sort of trend. So it's one coat of the brights, just a light coat, and then a coat over of Kyoto pearl.
Well, it's cosmic cowgirls in outer space. It's one way to put it. It's kind of it was sort of inspired by the images of pin-ups and glamour girls on the clothes. And there's a lot of like Western style details in there, and then sort of new wave cartoony elements. So it kind of combined all those things together into this sort of bright, colorful, fun makeup. That's kind of a nod to the 60s. They're going to have this sort of big 60s hair, so doing that sort of color in the crease of the eye gives you sort of the effect of really big eyes, and it's a little 60s Farushka feeling. And it's kind of a way of doing blue eyeshadow as almost like a tongue-in-cheek country. And, I mean, another way of looking at it is there's a star beauty mark, so it's a bit like the Stars and Stripes.
Big hair. Kind of late 50s, early 60s, pin-up vibe. Something cheeky, little Nancy Sinatra, little Priscilla Presley. You know the flavour, a little Vegas with a touch of Miami. That's where we are. That's on point. You know, a lot of the prints are pin-up prints, right? Not a little camp, but camp. But you know, I love that. I'm not thinking for one moment here, right, it's going to translate to the street. But having said that, right, you could say that Jeremy's clothes don't transcend to the street. Yet they sell, don't they? And I think people that buy Jeremy's clothes are going to love this look, and they're kind of almost like fans, aren't they? They buy into the Jeremy Scott world, which he loves.
The opening coat that Carly wears is a faux fur leopard coat with a faux Mongolian fur, and then there's a little yellow faux leather applique pockets and a little belt. I just love Ren and Stimpy, so I thought, well, why not bring them into this? Because I thought I was doing some stuff with outer space, and I was doing some stuff with Honky Tonk, and you know, the lovely people over at Cartoon Network were willing to draw me them doing some special things like Elvis's kind of signature pose and the guitar and the microphone, and some special outer space pieces with them. So I thought it'd be kind of a nice way to connect the kind of different various themes in my collection.
Jeremy took the cowgirls and the cowboys and twisted them around and made them stylish, fun. He borrowed from the street, and you really wanted to wear these clothes. The cowboy boots were out of this world, beautiful. And I do think Jeremy went to yet another level in terms of how he executed each item. Some of that beading was so beautifully done, and what I call the skirts, which were not made for sitting as opposed to the boots that were made for walking, were just incredible. They just displayed incredible handiwork, and I just thought it was wonderful, wonderful show.
Oh my gosh, Jeremy Scott's show was so fun and so colorful. It's probably one of the most exciting shows that I get to go to. All of the prints, and also my car was the car print was inspired by the show and by the pieces in the show. So that was one of the coolest things for me. And I got to go backstage before and meet Jeremy. I'd never met him before, and he's awesome. He was so chill. If it was before my show, I would personally be freaking out and yelling at people, and he was totally calm. I couldn't believe it. Coolest guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think color is always a great way to tell my story. From the boots I did with Melissa and all these brilliant colors. So you have a cowboy boot that's a high heel cowboy boot, but it's completely in like colors and texture and material that you would never ever expect. It's almost like a rain cowboy boot. Well, you know, I feel like the world's a very serious place, and I feel like I don't want to do one more thing to contribute to that seriousness. I want to bring joy, bring humor, bring some whimsy, something unexpected. So I try to do that with my work, and hopefully that brings a smile to people's face or uplifts their spirit, you know, and that's kind of, I think, my role in this industry.
Jeremy Scott for me is someone I've always adored. I've adored the fact that he's never relented in his purity and his vision. You know, it's not derivative of anyone else. You know, it's Jeremy Scott. I think in an industry now where people try and assimilate what they feel is successful at any given time, it's really refreshing to be representing someone or supporting someone actually who's just always been so very true to their vision. I love what he says in his collections. You know, there's a definite language that's Jeremy Scott.
Yes, he has really, with each season, showed just what a talent he is. The execution of this collection was just so incredible, and it took what we know to be Jeremy Scott to a whole other level.
I hopefully a smile. I hope I give them, you know, uplift their spirit for the day, or you know, if someone's wearing something, it makes them happy. I mean, I think that's really, you know, the role of fashion. I think you know, it's a luxury. We don't really need it, you know, and that's the thing about it. So it needs to do something more for us. It needs to inspire us in some way. And so for me, I always try to inspire with humor and love and something fun.